Welcome to my class, continuing on with Unit 2, Collection of Data. In the last class, we talked about what were the essentials of a good sample, and in this, we are going to talk about the methods of sampling. So, sample can be random sampling and non-random sampling. I'll just have a look, just see this while I just tell you what it is. So, methods. So when you're talking about sampling, methods of sampling, broadly, these are two: random sampling and non-random sampling. So random sampling can be restricted or unrestricted. So in this we have, as we see, random sampling and non-random sampling, and random sampling is restricted or simple random sampling and restricted random sampling. So in the restricted random sampling, we have what is known as systematic sampling, stratified random sampling, multi-stage sampling, and in non-random sampling, as you see, we have what is judgment sampling, quota sampling, and convenience sampling. So let's just talk about let's just talk about the unrestricted random sampling, which means it is more towards random, at random. Anybody has equal chance of being selected, and that is what is known as random sampling. So just have a look here. So the first part, unrestricted random sampling. It refers to a method where sample is taken at random. That means what? Random means chances of each item of the universe being included in the sample are equal. And this method is used particularly when items of the universe are homogeneous. So there are two methods here, the lottery method and the use of random number table. Now let's take the lottery method. Under this method, all items of the population are numbered or named on identical slips of paper. These slips are then mixed thoroughly and placed in a bowl or a drum. An unbiased person, you can blindfold the person, is asked to select a slip from the bowl. Each slip has an equal chance of being taken out. So this method gives us a random sample. It is very popular in the lottery draws, and that's why it is known as a lottery method. Okay, so sometimes, even suppose you have a very good class and you want to give some, each one is better than the other, and you want to give some assignment to one person, you want to choose a leader, what do? You can just, this is our lottery method, or you want to take out, say, 5 people on an excursion out of a class, and everyone is good enough, and you want to reward everybody, but the means are, you are allowed only 5 people in the car. So what do? You can use this method. Anyways, so there is another use of random number table. If the size of the universe is very large, the use of lottery method becomes very inconvenient and time consuming. In such situations, random selection of the sample can be made by the use of random number tables. It is simply a table of numbers generated by scrambling the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a random manner. The most popular table of random numbers is the Tippett's random number table. And Tippett has taken 10,400 figures of 4 digits each. Okay. So suppose we want to decide the sample of 50 students out of 2,000 students in a school. We will first number all 2,000 students from 1 to 2,000, and after numbering the students, now we can open any page of Tippett's table, and we can get the required sample by taking any 50 successive numbers either horizontally or vertically that are below 2000. Okay, now an important thing about unrestricted random sampling, what is it? It is that in this method it is free from personal prejudice or partiality, as the selection of items in the sample is done at random and every item in the universe has equal chance of being selected. Okay, and in the next class we are going to do what is known as restricted random sampling.